This is the plaintiff, Lawrence McKay. He says he sold the defendant an LED organic grow box to harvest vegetables on eBay. And the guy reversed the payments and is stiffing him on the $1,200 he owes him. If this guy thinks he can get away with ripping him off like that, he's some sort of chump or something. He has no idea who he's dealing with, because here they are in court today, and he's suing for a full refund. This is the defendant, Peterson Rodriguez. He says he made payment for the grow box through his bank app and told the plaintiff it would take 72 hours for the transaction to go through. The plaintiff then tried to get information on him from his bank the next day, and he got an alert from the bank telling him someone was trying to obtain his personal information. He then canceled the transaction, told the guy to pick up his box, and that was that. He's accused of harvesting a lawsuit.
All parties, please raise your right hand. Be seated. Come to order, please. Litigants have been sworn, Your Honor.
Okay, so you were selling a used grow box on eBay.
Yes.
What is a grow box?
It is basically something you could use to grow herbs or vegetables, whatever you want to grow indoors.
Anything you want to grow.
Anything.
Anything
Anything
at all.
that'll fit. Anything that'll fit inside of it. Right?
Why are you people laughing? Okay, so what does that cost?
Oh, it cost me, I paid $987 for it. So
Right,
it was a
so-
little over $1,000.
So you sold it for $700 on eBay.
Yes.
And how old was it?
About a year and a half or so.
Okay.
Probably maybe less than that.
All right, now this is who you sold it to.
Yes.
All right, and at some point after the sale, there's discussion about the delivery. Why wasn't that right front and center?
Well, I had, I offered to deliver it for him for $200, and he agreed.
Did you sell it on eBay or did you go off eBay to sell it?
I sold it on eBay.
On eBay?
Yes, and I had it listed.
Through eBay?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
And I had it listed for local pickup, which means that he was supposed to pick it up. He wanted to inquire about shipping. It was turning out to be too much money, so I offered to deliver it myself. It was about a 2-hour drive.
Okay. How big is the thing?
It's 4 feet high and about 36 inches wide.
Do you have pictures of it?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so you agreed to buy it. You agreed to drive it over. Did you
Yes.
collect the $200 before you set out on the drive?
No, he was agreed that he was going to pay cash when I got there.
Yeah, I know, but what if he doesn't?
Well, I mean, that's, lesson learned on that.
I'll say. Like, what?
He did.
Well, no, we agreed he was going to pay cash. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? Yeah,
Exactly.
All right, so you get there and what happens?
So he met me outside.
Because he's already paid you the $700.
Right.
Right.
That was already cleared. Yep.
Okay.
He met me outside. He said he didn't have the cash to pay me and offered to do a bank transfer from his bank. So I let him do that. I was trying to be, helpful. And
How'd that work out?
in the text messages, there was a message from him saying that there was a transfer sent to my phone number, and there was a link that I had to sign
On
up.
what Cash App?
It was through his bank, Chime.
That's the name of the bank? All right, and then what?
So he sent the link, and I had to sign up for like an account in order to get the transfer. I signed up for the account. I didn't see anything. There was nothing indicating that there was money sent. So I called the bank, gave him my phone number, gave his phone number too, and they didn't have any record of it.
What happened?
Well, I sent the payment the day that he came, which.
Why didn't you just have the cash, which was what the agreement was?
Well, I actually, when I agreed to purchase the item, I wanted to ship it. I wanted to pay for my own shipping. It was at his bequest that he drove it over. And even though he did request a $200
Wait, I'm sorry. It was at his request. All you have to do is say, no, I want it shipped. That's all you got to do. It was at both of your agreement that you were going to pay him $200 for him to drive it over. Now, why didn't you have the $200 when he drove it over?
It was my agreement to pay him $700, and that was the only thing that I
Well, then
saw
you have to go
when
over
I
there and pick it up.
When I purchased the item.
I need you to listen.
Yeah.
Did you or didn't you agree to pay him $200 to
No.
drive 2 hours to your house and bring it to you?
Well, no, technically.
Well, then why would you then why on earth would you do it? Why did you send him your chime payment? Because your entire answer to the complaint is that you sent them the payment.
Listen.
So why would you, out of thin air, just like, you know?
No. I'm sorry.
Be sorry. Now let's try this again. What was your agreement with him about delivery? What was your agreement?
I agree, but I wish I could tell you like how this came about because
I don't want to hear it. I want to know what your agreement was. I want to hear your agreement.
Okay, my agreement was for him to drop off the item.
In return for what? He drops off the item, you give him what?
$200.
Oh, okay. Why don't you have the $200 to pay him?
It wasn't until he got with me dropping off the grow box.
Right, you're supposed to have $200 on you.
That was when I realized.
Right, so why don't you have $200 on you?
Because I didn't even realize that I was supposed to even be giving him $200, which he can.
What'd you think? He was going to drive 2 hours to drop it off for you for nothing after all that discussion you guys had about paying for shipping and everything?
I told him I could be able to send him $900. The next message was send me $700.
Oh, I want to see that. I want to see that, but for a different reason. I want to see where someone offers to you to send you $900 and you stupidly tell them to give you just $7 and give you the other $200 later. I want to see that. So find it in your phone.
No.
Where's the discussion of the $200?
That was underneath the $700, and I missed it. And when I first read the post,
okay, then you missed it. Tough for you. You answered it. So why should I believe you missed it?
But the problem is because when he came to ask you for the $200,
tell me what happens. He gets there, and for all the for all the garbage you're talking now, you apparently know darn well you're supposed to have $200 because the next thing you tell him is I'll send it through my bank. Correct?
This is what happened.
Show me the proof that you paid him the $200 through your bank.
Okay, you have to pass me the phone back.
I will.
Thank you so much.
Dude, you know you don't have it. Why are you wasting both our time?
No, I actually do.
You have proof you paid him $200.
Well, I canceled the payment for sure, but I have proof that I sent the payment.
Let me see that the payment was ever made.
Okay, here you go. This is from my bank.
He's got the proof. Unless this is something you can doctor up.
No, and once he called my bank trying to get my bank information,
I'll be the judge of that. What is this?
Canceled that payment immediately.
Stop.
I never tried to get his.
What is this? A screenshot? No. Show it to me in the app. Open up your app and show it to me in the app.
Okay, in the app it won't show it because it's a canceled payment.
So really, you could have done that, canceled it immediately, and brought it to court to me that way.
No, I canceled it.
Listen to me.
I sent it for sure.
You think I just fell off a turnip?
Of course not.
Okay, I use Cash Apps all the time.
Yes.
Okay, and I use bank apps. So just show me in the app where I can see that you paid him the money. What day would that have been?
July 23rd.
Okay, get into your app and show me that you paid him the money the day of the delivery.
I'm sorry, July 27th.
July 27th.
I have a copy of what he sent me if you want it.
Yeah, let's see it.
These are the text messages. Later on, the bank told me it should.
When did you cancel it? How quickly did you cancel it?
The same day he messaged me a letter from my bank telling me we cannot give out private information from the bank. And then I was so scared because he knew where I lived. He came to my house. I paid him. I was trying to figure out. He already knew the payment was going to take 72 hours because that's what it says on the chime message. And
no, it doesn't.
Or it should say that.
Well, it doesn't. Doesn't say anything about 72 hours. That's the whole point of a Cash App, is not waiting.
You're right.
But
so
it
that's
wasn't Cash App, it's
and
from my
two,
bank
this is a
account.
screenshot that you sent him. And stop talking.
Okay.
The next thing out of your mouth is going to be, here, Judge, here's the proof in my app. Go ahead. All right, so according to you, you sent him the $200 through your bank app, correct?
Correct.
All right, and he does send you a screenshot of that, sending that $200. And it has a link, and it says, get your money by signing up with this link. You respond to him, the transfer didn't work. I set it up, and they have no record of any transaction. If you set it up, what didn't work? Like, if you set it up, then what didn't work?
When I set up an account, I logged in and everything. There was no notifications. There was no messages.
Did they ask you to attach your bank account info to that?
Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
and you did?
And I did, yeah.
All
I
right,
since
and
canceled that. I canceled
So
Chime
then they
after
say,
that.
sorry, we have no record of that transaction.
Yes, I called them and they said there's no record for my phone number or his phone number.
Okay.
And that's the information I was trying to
All
get. I
right,
wasn't
now,
trying to...
he tells you your transfer didn't work. I called Chime. They have no record of a transaction in my number. They have no record of your phone number. Okay? To which you respond, how could you call for my information? Who are you? You are hassling me now because you know I have Chime. You saw it. I sent it in front of you. What do you want from me? What kind of setup is this? And then you cancel the $200,
the best
right?
part,
Just a second.
The best part
and then
comes
you
later.
cancel the. This is the guy's response to you. Not, I'm calling the police, you thief, you liar. It's this. There's no setup. I did you a favor by delivering this to you, and now there's a problem with your payment. All I'm asking is for your help to correct it. Chime asked me for the phone number from where the payment came. That's all. He's not getting information from them. He's giving information to them. No one is taking advantage of you. This is a business transaction. That's all. To which you respond, I will give you this back and take my money back if you keep this up. This to a guy who now has 4 hours on the road. 2 there, and we'll have 2 back. Who sent you? Did you seek me out? Why are you calling my bank? Are you trying to steal my info? Please leave me alone. Please.
Agreed.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not. I'm really
To
not.
which he responds, if it were me, I'd say, I'm calling the police. They're going to knock on your door. I just want to be courteous and let you know that this has happened.
I tried
But no. What our plaintiff answers is, okay, I am leaving so you don't feel uncomfortable. I will peruse this. I assume you meant pursue this
Yes.
other ways. Thanks for your time and business. Thank you, you respond. Please don't try to confuse me. Are you trying to take me money? What is peruse, a code word? How did you find me? I just want to grow my own food so I can be healthy. The food is killing us. To which he responds, and I'm reading this word for word because I can't believe it. Peterson, I truly understand how you're feeling. Do you? Because I don't. I am happy you can now grow your own food with the grow box I delivered for you. However, I didn't find you. You found me by placing an order on eBay and then providing me with your address for delivery. We agreed on a $200 at the time of delivery, which I currently do not have. To which you respond, please don't try and stop me. I'm not selling the food. You have it sent to you. What do you mean?
I meant like the box. Like I'm not reselling this box or anything. I'll give this back to you is what I meant. Like I meant like the food probably order corrected from box.
Okay, I don't want to cause you any more stress, our plaintiff says. I will give you a few more hours and see if the money transfers. If it doesn't, I will have to send you another invoice regarding payment. What you can do is try canceling the first transfer you sent and send it again. Here's my phone number. If you want to call me, we can discuss this a little further. And immediately he writes, sorry, I just mistyped my phone number. It's this, not that. I think he had 1 digit off. Chime has no transaction record. Here's what you say. I sent the money to the number right in front of you. Now you send me another number and then change it back?
Like,
703 was a typo on my part, which I corrected. You keep confusing me like you want me to be an easy target.
Yep.
But you can't get me.
I'm too intelligent for that.
Are you?
Yeah.
What are you doing? You owe the guy $200. You know by checking with your bank whether or not it got withdrawn. If it didn't, you still owe it. Just pay the guy. What's the big deal? Then he says, call me and you'll see that the number is correct and we can discuss this calmly. To which you say, I'm going to report you to eBay. Yada, yada. Anything for you to give up the $200 and blah, 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 blah. He says, okay, contact eBay.
Take the box
and then you
he
say,
didn't want to.
wait. What's he do? It's not enough that he cancels the $200. What else does he do, my friend?
Welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here. Is it dicey to buy on eBay just because you have no idea who the other person is?
Yes, I think so.
Do you do it?
No.
Oh, really? Who does it? Who does it?
I would do it. It's a risk, but I think I know that going in. So
Well, what do you do to prevent the problem?
do some research.
How?
Look around. Look around.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't see the product until you see the product, right?
That's true. That's true. So I probably am more worried about the actual exchange. Am I going to get the product? Am I not going to get the product? I don't know.
God, you're just willing to get it even if it doesn't work.
Sure.
Going inside the courtroom.
I get a notification from PayPal saying that his bank withdrew the $700 because he claims he didn't authorize the
That's
transaction.
not what I claimed.
Do you have
have,
that from eBay? Let's
Not
see
from
that.
eBay. This is from PayPal because this is regarding his bank now.
Okay, let's see it.
I paid
And it says the
time,
user,
not through PayPal, so how could PayPal have that information?
Because you paid PayPal through your bank.
Okay, so do you have the 700, yes or no?
No. PayPal indicated that because it didn't have a tracking number with it, it didn't fall under the seller protection. So basically, like, if I were to ship this and it had a tracking number, they would have.
Let me
PayPal
ask you a
would have still
question. Do
honored
you
the
have a
$700.
grow box that you've paid $0 for?
No, I tossed it out and told him to come get it, and he
You never
did
told
not
me to
want
come
to.
get it.
I sent him an actual.
Show me where you told him. First of all, why would the guy drive another 4 hours to go
That-
get it? But let me just see the email where you told him that.
That was the only time he indicated, I'll give it back to you. And I said, I don't want it back. I mean, it's in the text messages. That was the only time he indicated to me. And we never
So
spoke.
you threw
on
out the
phone.
grow box?
Yeah, I did. This is the
didn't throw it out.
email right here.
Of course he did.
Actually, you could come to my house.
Oh,
if you
yeah,
want
no,
to.
that's going to happen.
It's all good to his house.
Go ahead.
really.
Give my bailiff the papers you want me to look at.
So this is the email where I told him. You're not going to and
Do our best.
Yes.
And I explained to him over the phone to please
Which is the
pick
email? There's 7 different photos there that are all an
the
inch big.
box up.
Circle the one. No, circle it.
He did not want to pick it up.
Yeah, of
and
course
I
not. Why would you
didn't.
guy want it? And you knew that. You knew the guy wasn't going to drive another 4 hours. You
Actually,
knew that.
how could I know what
How do
another
you
person is
figure
going
that
to
you've
do?
got a grow box and then you cancel the 200 delivery and the 700 on some theory that he is a spy who's trying to
A Russian spy.
get a Russian spy trying to get? Yeah, thank you for the correction. A spy trying to get your information. I mean, either you're a little off or you're pretending to be a little off.
No, because unfortunately, I grew up in foster care, and I've been a very paranoid person. I live at home with my grandmother, and we are both very paranoid people. This man, a person comes to your home, knows where you live. I did give him my address, but I didn't expect the situation to turn into what it did.
Turn into
I
what?
didn't-
Your reaction's not appropriate. Let me explain to you why. You gave him your address. He delivered the thing to you like you asked him to for $200. All he wants is for you to do your part.
But
and
I did
instead,
do my
just because
part.
the guy calls the bank to see if there's a transaction,
But that's
you
not all
think
he
he's
did.
what? He's trying to do what? Assume your identity?
He messaged me so many times. He called me so many times. He emailed me
He
so
couldn't have
many
been more
times.
polite. I just read it out loud to America. He couldn't have been nicer or more polite.
That's one facet of the fact that he called me so many times, constantly calling me. When I told him I'm going to call eBay to report you, I
Why
contacted
are you doing
eBay
that? Why aren't you just paying him the $200?
Because I was just feeling harassed. This is my first time ever
There's
buying
no, but
something
see,
like
that's
this.
the thing.
You understand?
I don't believe you when you say that. I think you're just trying to get away with it because
not.
because a
Why
normal
would
reaction to this
anyone?
is to pay the guy the $200.
Can I say
and no,
something?
you can't. No, because everything coming out of your mouth, I don't feel is honest. And you're going to pay the man the $900. Verdict for the plaintiff.
With no information. Wow.
So the plaintiff prevails, and Mr. Rodriguez, you're going to have to cough up $900.
You know what? I'm okay with that. At the end of the day, I wish that I would have been able to defend myself more. The judge wouldn't let me speak, but
Well, come on. You had plenty ample time to give what the evidence she needed.
I agree,
You
and
just
I-
couldn't come up with it.
it's true. I mean, you know what the problem is? This was so long ago from now that I just moved on. I take care of my grandmother full time. I don't have time to be worried
Right.
about petty things like this. So
right.
unfortunately, that
He's
played
still
against
worried
me.
about it.
It is,
Thank you
of
very
course.
much. Okay.
Thank you so
You're gonna sign
much.
some documents on your way out of the courtroom. Mr. McKay. All right. Victory, right?
Yeah. You know, I had enough evidence. I know I was telling the truth, so I knew that it would prevail.
Okay.
So
Congratulations. Sorry I had
Thanks.
so much trouble here.
oh, it's all right.
Been a pain in the neck, hasn't it?
It is. Lesson learned. You know.
Lesson learned is
Yeah,
right. Good
exactly.
enough. Thank you, sir. Okay. Harvey?
Doug, even if the defendant was right that the plaintiff was trying to steal information, that does not justify canceling the deal and keeping the deposit. The bottom line is he didn't prove he stole any information, but even if he did, wouldn't have a case.